Memphis at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Texas, home to the UTSA Roadrunners. As we'll see a squad from the American, the Memphis Tigers, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the UTSA Roadrunners. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Roadrunners will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Memphis offense will come out first. Ready to fire from the pistol. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down, it's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Potts. Using the quick game. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
Well, now that I'm not playing a stupid offense, I actually
with a fresh
think
set
a
of
little bit.
downs. The give to the tailback. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. There he goes.
Oh, come on now.
Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game, create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So UTSA's offense has its first opportunity of the day. They are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Off the play fake on first down. With the catch, it's Jones. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Picks up the first down. Open space at the 25. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, UTSA.
Man, I am a great play caller, and I can hand it to
One on
like
rushing touchdowns.
He can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown run.
Returner will field it, and he
Give me
loses
that.
the ball deep in his own end.
Let's go.
And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown,
Step back.
UT San Antonio.
And this is why a lot of coaches don't kick the ball out of the end zone. They want them to return the football so something good can happen. So you can put a hat on a football, cause a fumble, make something happen, Palmer, and that's exactly what the kickoff unit does.
Man, I love kickoff coverage units, David, that take pride in their jobs. These guys want to line up. They want to run down the field and hurt somebody. That was a huge game-changing play to not just create the turnover, but to score a touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Oh, they're after him. Right on the money. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Great job by the receiver catching that curl route. And did you see the way he came back to the football? That's a great lesson for a lot of young receivers out there. You create separation by coming back to the quarterback.
Makes the catch. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Memphis will be forced to punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Smith wants to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
That time. All right.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Turning it on! Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
Awesome job there on third down by the QB, working through his progressions. He wanted to go downfield, but the defense took everything away. So his eyes come down. He finds the drag route underneath. Makes
deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught.
Let's go.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He makes the grab. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
Got behind those pads and picked up 3 after the 35. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass, it's Potts. It's complete to the right.
Oh, crap, that guy's fast.
Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there.
He just outran me.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Extending the play. Kept it and he's past the marker. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
And this is why offenses tell you all the time, they want to keep it in 3rd and short or 3rd and medium like you had right here. They make you defend the whole field, and then the QB sees it. Nothing there, tucks it, does a nice job getting positive yards and getting the first down.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Tigers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. After run, now throw. He's got it on the run. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Smith dropping to pass. Fires to the right. Finds his man open. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Now, I'm not going to argue if this production keeps up as we start the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Gives it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Wide open downfield. Touchdown, UTSA! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They use that sideline as a defender and get him out of bounds at the 36.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Safe completion on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. The give to the back. At midfield, he's got room. Breaks into the open. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. The Roadrunners come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Got it in the middle. It's Anderson. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Oh, no!
Play stops the drive. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 30. He's at the 10.
Okay.
Touchdown, Memphis. The defense does the work itself with a pick six.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Catch in the middle, it's Jones. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And here comes the offense on second down. Smith wants to throw. Trying to get behind the defense. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he'll hold it and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense drags him down.
Early down, go to the QB zone read. Nice decision by the QB. Saw the defensive end pinching down, kept the football and showed you his speed, breaking off that long run.
The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And here comes the punt team. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Memphis will be forced to punt. Hauls it in, looking for space. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Roadrunners with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Rides the back and leaves it. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Smith dropping to pass. Finds his man. It's Jones. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play. 15 yards on that one and a 1st down. The Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. It's complete on the right side. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the catch. It's Wallace. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. And the Roadrunners looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Hart.
Good fight.
That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Roadrunners have moved it inside the 20. Now from inside the red zone. Pulls it in. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. The defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. They will score. Touchdown, Roadrunners. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
On the run from inside his own 5.
All right.
Goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line, and boy, did they need a little breathing room. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Running back searching for a hole. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in San Antonio, and we've had a lively first half.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Trying play action.
Jeez.
Nowhere close on that
Where are
one.
these guys
He
coming
got
from?
drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. He'll be brought down at the 32-yard line. Good job by the defense to keep him away from that 1st down marker. It's 4th down. Oh, man, this could have disaster written all over it. Going for it inside their own 40. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical.
Oh, my gosh.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the 1st down. And the Roadrunners are rolling down the field. Smith wants to throw. Flips it out on the screen. Inside the 35. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Trying to set up the screen. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up 1st and goal. From the gun, looking for a man. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, UTSA! He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Hold it, finds his man on the left. At the 35, he's open. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good.
What? What? All of that. What? He made that throw while getting hit, and then he made that catch while getting hit, and then broke 2 more tackles after that.
They need more plays like that. That was something that was missing in the first half.
Throwing out for the run up the
plays
middle.
in the passing game, and they get one here, trailing early in the third quarter. Let's see if these receivers can make more plays like that as this game goes on.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying.
Again, as he's getting hit.
Touchdown, Memphis.
I mean, he definitely got that one off, but the last one, I don't think he did.
Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
49, Memphis.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. Smith dropping to pass. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Got move on the return.
He just never turned around.
What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense too now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense, great job making the interception, and you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. They'll go to the counter. There he goes. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
One of the things I love about these misdirection type plays is that you can pull offensive linemen and get extra bodies at the point of attack. So you're setting yourself up with good angles if you execute it properly, David. You saw it right there.
And saying the word angles means a lot because that's exactly what you do. Now I can block down and I can leave somebody unblocked, pull around, kick him out, use misdirection in the backfield. Really just get your eyes as a defense on something else and then go the other direction. Nice misdirection play call by this offense.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Oh yeah.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody in the back end expecting throw. And that's how you force incompletions and force.
Well, you got to catch the ball if you want to get him 1st down.
He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They'll go to the ground. Find some fresh air.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Listen, his team's obviously down in this game, but it's not his fault. I mean, this guy showed up to play. He's been churning out big play after big play. Already over 100 yards rushing in this game. He's carrying his weight. He needs his buddies around him now to pick up the slack a little bit and help get this team back in the game.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And the timing just a hair off.
Well, everything on that play started off great. The offensive line gave a great pocket to the QB to survey downfield. He found the open receiver. You just got to finish the play. Receiver, you got to make that catch.
Back to throw, it's Potts. Makes the grab, it's Henry. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Oh, that was horrible.
When that receiver got
All
free,
of that
it
was
was
horrible.
all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And the extra point was good to finish things off.
UTSA 49, Memphis 42.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wallace. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's UTSA holding the edge. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. The Roadrunners are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, we saw the coaching staff on the sideline challenging this offensive line to end this game. They've got the lead late now, and they know they're going to continue trying to run the ball to ice it.
Pulls it in. It's Jones. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Roadrunners line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Smith wants to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's caught inside the 25. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Roadrunners are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it from the gun. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 balls at the 18. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. They'll run it from the gun. Turning it on! Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
They'll run it from the gun. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Back to the ground with the running back. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down.
And big-time play by this defensive line, setting the line of scrimmage, getting the stop, forcing the fourth down. Now, I think I got a pretty good idea, Palmer, that, well, if you're calling plays, if I'm calling plays, well, really, if anybody's calling plays, I'm thinking green light.
Yeah, so let's see if the defensive line can do it again. You just saw it on that last play. Can they bow up one more time, make a game-changing and a momentum-changing type play to give the football back to their offense?
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. To the air, it's Potts. He's got his man.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. On fourth down, looking to pass. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he had it, the deep are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quick completion on the out route. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Dropping back, it's Potts. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Good timing on the quick out.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can.
On the play. 2nd down coming up.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Takes a shot as he lets it go. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Boy, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work. Through throwing the football, in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David, this was just clinical offensive football.